Hello everybody and welcome back to Alaris Labs YouTube channel. As you may know, the new version 3.5.13 has been released, and here we are going to list the most important features and changes. As not all features and corrections will be discussed in this video, you're welcome to check the full list of changes in the release notes. You can find the link to the release notes under this video. The delivery waiting period parameter has been added to Administration System Settings SMS switch. It serves to configure the timeout for receiving the delivery report from the vendor. Previously, the parameter could be edited only by the Alaris technical support team through the internal configuration file. It is now possible to receive several HTTP messages within a single TCP session. Previously, only one message per session was possible. The connection can be closed only if no messages were received in the channel within a predefined period. The next request is expected to arrive after sending a response to the previous request. Otherwise, the correct sequence of responses cannot be guaranteed, as the time needed to route the request may vary. For example, when using an external HLR service. It is now possible to send a single message ID to the client if the message is split into segments. To enable this, specify the following sending mode in the HTTP request. When the SMS switch receives it, it will split the message but return one message ID for all segments. This ID will be used in delivery report provided to the client via callback. The routing module has been optimized. The performance of complex routing schemes has been increased by 1.5 times. This has decreased the number of launched routing instances by 1.5 times while maintaining the same performance of 3.5 versions below 3.5.13. The expiration period of a token received through REST API has been increased from 1 to 2 hours. This will allow performing requests to REST API using barrier authorization type for 2 hours without renewing it. The finance-only column has been added to reference book's product types. The column value cannot be edited. Product types with the value yes in this column are not displayed in carrier's products and cannot be used to create new products. They can only be used in finance charges for creating charges and in finance invoices when filtering invoices. Products can be created with the following product types. Credit and balance alerts can be now sent for vendor accounts as well. They are sent only to the account manager and the email addresses set in the parameter credit alarm default email in Administration System Settings Financial module. If the agreement with the carrier is bilateral, both the incoming and outgoing traffic is included, only credit limit thresholds are checked for the vendor. If the agreement with the vendor includes only the outgoing traffic direction, the system will also check balance thresholds. It is now possible to set the currency exchange rate when importing rates to the system. This can be handy when a user needs to import USD rates for an euro product. The new field currency rate has been added to the SMS rate file import settings panel. It serves to specify the exchange rate. During import, the system will multiply the rate by the value set in the currency rate parameter. For example, if the currency rate set to 1, the imported rate will remain the same. The use of double pipe symbols is no longer allowed in regular expressions in the following fields in SMS routing rules. Previously, the use of double pipes resulted in erroneous separation of the rule. Now, if double pipes are used, the following message will be displayed. During EDR export from the Wholesale portal, the EDR file will be created with BOM. It will allow external applications to define the encoding as UTF-8, which means it is no longer needed to define the encoding manually. In some cases, imported XLS files were displayed with error if their tab names contained Unicode symbols. Now the encoding is defined when the file is opened, which helps to eliminate the errors. The new REST API method has been added. It returns the list of vendors with SMS products that were successfully imported to the rates and the import dates. The records are sorted by the import date. The response format is as follows. In order to receive a response, the user must have the permission SMS rate view. The REST API method getTask now returns the tasks of all users if the user has the permission view all data. Previously, it only returned tasks launched by the user. The dash symbol can now be used in sheet names of imported MS Excel rate files. If the sheet name contains only unsupported symbols, it is replaced by the name of the sheet. In this way, rate sheet files can be imported even if their names contain unsupported symbols. The system now allows receiving device activation status notifications from Viber. These notifications confirm that the SMS has been delivered to the end-user device. The system receives the notifications and registers them in the EDR, changing the delivery status to activated. To enable this functionality, contact the Alaris technical support team and communicate the following code. A tooltip has been added next to the client product field in the new compilation panel in SMS Rates Rate Compilation. The permission View and Edit All Data was renamed to View and Edit All Data except System Owner Parent Rates in Carriers Users. Possible values have been added to the name of the currency update source parameter in Administration System Settings Common. The parameter name is now as follows. The new value has been added to the parameter Invoice Delivery Options in Administration System Settings Financial module. When set, invoices will not be sent to clients. Well, these are all technical details that we plan to describe in this video. Hopefully it was useful to you. In case you have any questions regarding the new version and the features that were not described here, you are welcome to contact our support team. If you have any suggestions regarding the channel development, we will be happy to get them at the following email. See you in the next video.